welcome back to my channel, Healthy Mind Fitness. Today we're going to be doing a booty challenge. We're going to be doing squats and lunges as well as glute bridges. And we're going to do a warm up, then you're going to do the exercises and then a cool down as well.
You can go ahead and start with the warm up. The first exercise is going to be 20 squats. You need to make sure that your knees don't go over your toes, as well as sitting back onto a chair, so you need to move your glutes back first. The second warm-up is going to be 10 lunges per side. You need to remember that your knee doesn't go over your toe, as well as your right knee needs to be as low as possible, close to the ground. You can do the lunges on the other side. Remember to keep your upper body as straight as possible, and also engage your core as you lower down, as well as when you come back up, and engage your glutes. We're going to be going down on the floor to do your glute bridges, which you're going to be doing 20 of. You need to engage your glutes as you lift up and come back down. Also engage your core and pull your belly button towards your spine. You're going to come back up and we're going to be doing 20 squats again. Place your weight in your heel as you lower down, and when you push back up, remember to forcefully push from your hamstrings and your glutes. We are going to do lunges again. Remember, 10 per side. You can switch over to the other leg. You can lower back down and we're going to do glute bridges again. You can come back up and we're going to start with your first exercise, which is going to be squat side walks. You can either do this exercise with or without a band. You can also place the band either by your shins or you can put it on your quads above the knee. You need to sit back like you're going to be sitting in a chair. So you need to push your glutes backwards, keep your back straight, and also remember that your knees don't go over your toes. The second exercise is going to be squat jumps, and we're going to be doing 15 reps. You can do it with or without the band, and remember to land very softly as you come back down and to forcefully push up when you jump. The third exercise is going to be squat pulses, which you're going to be doing 25 reps of. You need to sit back and engage your glutes, so lower down, and then you need to make sure that you're engaging your glutes while you're busy doing this exercise. Otherwise, adjust your position and your form so that you make sure that you're engaging them. You can repeat these 3 squat movements, so the squat side walks, the squat jumps and the squat pulses for 2 to 3 times, or you can move on to the reverse lunges. Moving on to the reverse lunge with a leg lift, you're going to be doing 15 reps per side. You're going to go into a reverse lunge and then you're going to lift your leg at the back. As you lower down, remember to keep your knee that it doesn't go over your toe, and your other knee needs to be as close to the floor as possible. When you come up, make sure that it's not just momentum. You need to engage your right glute as you lift your right leg upwards. You can switch over to the other side. You're going to be feeling this in your quads as well as in your glutes. Next, we're going to be doing lunge pulses. So you're going to be doing 15 pulses per leg. Make sure that your pelvis is tilted forward so that you're engaging your core as well as your glutes. And also remember that that left knee should not go over your toe. You can switch over to the other side. Remember to tilt that pelvis forward so that you're engaging your glutes as well as your core. You can repeat the 2 lunge exercises, or you can move down to the floor and we're going to be doing glute bridges. You can use a band for this exercise or you can do it without. We're going to start with your glute bridges by doing with your feet outwards, so they're not going to be together. You're going to be doing 15 reps. When you lower down, don't let your booty rest on the floor. You're going to keep it engaged and then push it back upwards. Next, we're going to be doing glute bridges with your feet together, and you're also going to be doing 15 reps. Next, you're going to be doing a glute bridge with a butterfly. So your feet are going to be together and your knees are going to be apart. You're going to also be doing 15 reps. Your last glute bridge is going to be single leg, and you're going to be doing 15 reps per side. If your hip flexors are a little bit tight, you're going to struggle a bit with this exercise. It helps if you put your weight on the ball of your foot, then you're also engaging your calf muscles, and this gives you a better leverage to lift up and back down. You can switch over to the other side. You can do 2 to 3 rounds of the glute bridges, or you can move on to the hip thrusts. With the hip thrusts, we're going to do 15 reps. You can also use a weight and place it on top of your hips. And also make sure that you engage your glutes while you're busy doing this exercise. You can do 15 reps, and then you can either repeat this exercise for 3 rounds, or you can move on to the cool down. With the cool down, we're just going to be doing a few leg stretches, so you can get down on the floor and then follow along. Thank you so much for exercising with me. I hope you had fun, and also remember to check out my other videos. I recently uploaded an ab video that you might like. Remember to like, comment and subscribe, and turn on your notifications to get notified when I upload a new video again.